Alright, everybody, we are back, and it's Blue Devin-Foxy Remastered, everybody. Welcome back to another video that I actually wanted to do something today, which normally this is just going to be a video where I'm going to be mentioning the fact about, oh, it's going to be another movie back in 2017 that, well, normally I didn't even watch it in 2017. I think it was back in somewhere in, 2025 or 2024 ish. I kind of watched that movie. And now, what was my opinion about Batman and the Harley Quinn movie? Okay, so the movie, by the way, I watched it, and I was wishing there probably would have been a lot more interesting stuff in there. Like, there could have been more Joker time. There could have been more Joker time in every single of the scene. But what did I see? I didn't see shit. I didn't see no Joker whatsoever. I'm like, dude, what in the world? Can't you never have a Joker? I mean, at this point again, it's like, what's the point of not having a Joker when you can't have a Joker in a movie? Like, really? That just stinks. That just really stinks like in a freaking toilet of stupidity. Like, really? Just seriously, really? Like, I really don't get that. I really don't get that, most likely. It's just, really? Are you even serious? Like, are we really gonna pretend to say it's like, oh, the movie could have been still better? Well, no shit, Sherlock. No absolute shit that the movie could have still gotten better. Which, normally I'd say I'm more of a Joker X Harley Quinn shipper. More likely not Harley Quinn Batman. Hell nah. I would never want to see that. I'd still never want to see that. Like, really? What kind of movie was that? Which I know it was Harley Quinn getting more screen time, which I could still understand to relate to that. But seriously, why the hell did they never even brought the Joker into question by saying it's like, oh, what was his reaction by seeing all of that garbage? Well, all I'm gonna say right here exactly that the movie itself is just stupid. Like, the movie itself in 2017 makes absolute zero sense whatsoever. And I so had to disapprove of Nightwing and Harley Quinn were in a scene exactly, which I can't probably just show it on screen because I know I might pretty much get in trouble for it, so I don't want to probably play that game, which I pretty much refer to be safe exactly on that obvious question. So let me just say is this, dude, the movie is just garbage. Like, it's just garbage. Like, for me, by the way, I was traumatized. I was traumatized as fuck. I was traumatized of that movie. Like, I know this was the first time I'd ever seen it, but the second time, I ain't never seen that movie again. I would seriously would put that in the dumpster fire. I would have totally put that in the dumpster fire because seriously, I mean, Harley Quinn deserves the Joker for Pete's sake. Which I know, again, we all get it. That Joker goes through a lot of crazy things in his life, which we all get that. But seriously, Joker and Harley Quinn are made for each other. God damn it, for good sakes. But yet, they probably would have to say is like, oh, let's just go with something that is non-criminal love. Bro, come on now. Like, come on now. Like, seriously, I say again, Joker and Harley Quinn are the best ones I had ever seen in my life ever since. Ever since they were like, reborn exactly to be villains. They were meant to be that way for each other. They were meant to be that way for that. Like, it was meant to be without not to be. Like, I seriously disapprove of Nightwing and his bullshit. I probably so despise his bullshit a lot more. It even makes it even funnier when Batman even barges the fucking deafening door out there, and I kind of laughed a little bit from that, which, yeah, Nightwing deserves to get a punishment of shit exactly, to get punched in the face exactly. However, exactly, it's just like, dude, come on. Like, at least I'm going to have to be honest here, is at least I give Batman less credit for him just to barge the door with his grumpy face the whole time, which he probably still does, for an example. Which, like I said, I'm not even giving Batman an advice exactly. I'm just giving him a less value of a point that at least he actually did something for once. Just to probably just go on and do that and just like catch them with his own bad eyes. With his own bat eyes. Bro, it's just like, come on. Like for real now. Just come on. So, all I'm going to say, too, for an example, is that let's just say that the entire, likely, the whole thing was just pity. Like, the whole movie was just pity. It was just garbage. It was just bad enough for me to kind of hate the movie. Which, to be honest, too, I think I actually still give a bit of credit to say that Harley Quinn, at least, she's always my main favorite, number one, exactly, of the girl characters, exactly at the top 5 or near 10. But let me just say this exactly, as I won't get too cocky around for this, but all I'm saying again, at least she actually was being at least a bit based. Like, she just literally did it in the Batmobile while they were driving. I was like, oh my god, no way did she just fart in the Batmobile. Like, that was hilarious. Like, I was laughing a little bit just to kind of think it was funny, which, oh yeah, it so was funny until I think it was hilarious. Like, brother, like, now that I have to give the best credit of all was just damn. Like, seriously, damn. Like, it really did have to say, at least that was better to just piss them off. That was at least a bit better. Just to kind of ruin the bit of their drive. Like, seriously, that was at least a bit hilarious and a bit based. Which I know might seem less pointless of me to bring that up anyway, but at least I'll give and take anyway. Just to side with that question is like, hey, at least it's better to just kind of annoy the hell out of them in the Batmobile when Harley Quinn just did that. Brother, come on, that was at least funny. And also, let me tell you all this exactly is that who knew that she had to sing? Like, she was in a bar at this point that Harley Quinn and, like, Batman and then, of course, Nightwing were just apparently in the bar exactly until Harley Quinn started to sing. I'm like, okay, okay then. Like, I mean, if I was Joker, I would say it would probably be nice. It would be that nice if she still did that for Joker, which unfortunately, he still wasn't in this whole freaking movie, which was still, again, pretty idiotic. Like, seriously, this is exactly why I might hate most movies sometimes, if some of them don't make a bit of value sense. Which all I'm gonna say that yes, that movie was trash. It was just a total accident of a crash out for the whole sake of the petty sake. Which I mean, for the people who could have done this way better to fix all that in 2017, that they could have really brought more villains in here. They could have brought more villains. Seriously, more villains means more bit of action and more all that. Like, I came here to see action. Well, a little bit less a bit of makeout sessions or one of another, just for like characters to automatically do that. But for me, I'm like, dude, that is not how you get a effing movie in for not having action. Like, seriously, I don't get what's with that. Like, I don't get what's with most likely for any reason at all, just to kind of allow this. Like, really? Why even allow this for? Like, why even allow this? Like, I mean, Nightwing could just gone on with Batgirl for Pete's sakes. Like, the dude could have gone on with Batgirl. Like, come on, do you not think she's thick? Seriously, what the hell's wrong with you, Nightwing? Man, you're just so gullible. You're just so gullible one day that she could just bash your head with a mallet. That Harley Quinn could have bashed your freaking noggin. Seriously, I would rather want to see that in a full hilariousness out there and would have think that's funny. Like, it still would be in my own amusement, which I probably would think it's funny. Now, emotionally, the bit of the scene, well, let's just say it was just more of guesses I have to make a little bit. Well, I'm not going to mention too much because I might get a little pissed off a little bit on some scenes that were a little uncomfortable for me to bear and stomach on exactly, just to kind of witness that anyway. I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell absolutely not. Like, hell, absolutely not. And let me just say this for an example that I actually did saw it was like Poison Ivy was just controlling Swamp Thing exactly, that had him in his power for some reason. And oh, they were just going a bit of the world exactly just to conquer most of the world in the swamps. I'm like, oh damn, this is like getting real news. Like this is like even get real news. I'm like, damn, that is whack. Like that is absolutely whack. Like imagine having Poison Ivy control Swamp Thing just to probably do all of her bidding and do all of that. I'm like, holy damn, that is insane. Like, damn, that's insane. Like, so likely insane. And speaking of insanity, well, most of the fights were pretty fine exactly on most of them, but all I have to say, yet again, the movie still remains trash because I mean, I don't get to see no Joker, no Penguin, nothing. I just don't get to see any of these characters having a return anyway in 2017 for their movie of Batman and Harley Quinn. Like, of course, this had to go on for a knockout of a spin out of a trash bin just to constantly just let that be camera time on those three people. Like, seriously, you can't just get any villains who would have been acquired to be assistant to be in that movie. Which I know, like I said, I may start smack talking a little bit, but hey, this is just how I'm talking right now. And if you can't handle that opinion, then watch a different video so that way I don't have to go on just to be a crazy asshole, which I probably am not. I'm just making a point, carefully and stated point, to make that understanding. So, let me tell you guys this, that the Batman and Harley Quinn movie is garbage. And I'll say it again, and I stay by that, and I'll be unapologetic for that reason, because I just can't stomach it. I really wouldn't have to keep on handling this anymore for that. So hopefully, again, that the movie itself sucked. It sucked horribly. It was the worst movie I had ever seen, and I give this movie a bit of a 3 out of 10 because it's garbage. It is sincerely garbage. And no, I'm not trying to hate it too much. I'm just saying is I couldn't handle it. Like I really just can't. Like it's just so freaking bad. Like it's really bad. Like it just annoys me a lot. You know, as myself as a Joker fan, I expected more action than this. I expected more free time just for Harley Quinn just to see Joker again and finally start teaming up again. Like, I wanted to see that happen, but yet I didn't see one single peep. And I know there was still going to be some sex jokes a little bit in the movie, which I understand that validly, but I'm just saying is like, why couldn't it just be Joker? Why couldn't it just be the guy who was the Prince of Crime? Like, why couldn't it be that guy just to still get on with Harley Quinn? Besides Nightwing being a complete dickhead just to go on to be an idiot. Like saying he's like, oh, Batgirl's not bad for me. Like I probably would want to go see Harley Quinn. Bro, shut up. Like just shut up. Like I know you were doing, and I know you were perv the whole time, Nightwing. Don't think I've not been a stupid guy the whole time. I wasn't that stupid, and I even sure wasn't born yesterday. I wasn't literally born yesterday, bro. I wasn't born yesterday. Like, take your sorry look of your face out of here and go somewhere else and get hit by a damn train. Seriously, it's just so stupid. Like, it's just that complete stupid. So, anyways, all I'm saying is, guys, I just couldn't really stomach the whole movie. I really couldn't. It just really gives me a bad vibe every time when I see that movie. It's just horrible. It's just so god horrible. You know what I mean? For me, I just really don't like it. But for some other people, they could try to like it or not, but that's fine again. It's just their opinions. That's it. I'm not just going to really go on and on just to not go on with a argument in the comments, which I still don't want to. I'm just saying is listen carefully what I'm saying and probably know why I hate the movie. That's it. Nothing else, just zero. Nothing else is nothing else. So, anyways, I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I'm really going to say again that I give the movie a 3 out of 10 because it should have been a 3 out of 10 anyways, and it should have been garbage the whole time. which, by the way, it doesn't surprise me to know why. Actually, it does not surprise me to know why, which really does. And just remember this, by the way, guys, I'm just only guessing the scenes, by the way, which even though I wanted to skip some of them, I'm free to do that a little bit, even though I don't want to completely watch the whole garbage to just to kind of relook at all of that again, because it's just been a bad movie to begin with. It's just been a horrible movie I had ever seen. And yes, I have regret watching that movie ever since I've ever regretted watching it. And plus, whenever I was watching it at my dad's house, I'm like, dude, the movie's just effing garbage. It's just garbage. Like, sure, I know I may have to start, like, getting a little bit pissed a little bit because I still didn't like it. And plus, again, it's just horrible. Horrible! With a capital H. So, that being said, anyways, I'm going to get going, everybody, and I'm going to go on ahead and sign up right now so that way I don't have to keep bearing this anymore from all of that movie. So, again, like I said, hopefully you guys understood and understand what I'm talking about and what I'm coming from. It's just that the movie is just so bad. It's just bad for the sake of bad. It's just horrible. It's just disgusting. Like, it shouldn't have been a thing with Nightwing and Harley Quinn. It shouldn't have been a thing. It really shouldn't have been a thing. Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you actually kidding me? Like, it shouldn't even been a thing. Like, the only thing I wanted to see, it should have been a thing that still remains today, that exists right now, is still Joker X Harley Quinn. Like, I don't really get why that it has to be so impossible, but most likely of the people deciding that movie was just a fine movie to begin with. I'm like, nah, nah. I'm just saying, it's like, mm. That's a capital word no. That's a capital word no in that question. So, that being said, just want to let you guys know that the movie's terrible. I would never want to rewatch it again. Even right now in 2026 or the near future, I will still never, ever watch that movie again. I still will never watch it again. Like, the only thing I'd rather want to watch right now is Despicable Me, which I probably would still watch it regardlessly, nonstop. I would rather watch Despicable Me than this crap. I would rather watch that kind of movie than this. Seriously, I would rather had to go through this debate myself by saying it's like, oh, what movie would I would rather go with better? Despicable Me or just that movie? I'd say Despicable Me for Pete's sakes, which I'd rather watch it anyways. So, this being said, oh lord, oh lord. Anyways, I'm just going to try to get that out of my head and get that out of my image a little bit, just not to kind of see that again ever and ever by seeing, not pretty much seeing the ship between Nightwing and Harley Quinn. So probably not. So this being said, I'm definitely am going to sign off, and I'm definitely am going to wrap this video up too. So this being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to get going anyways. And also, by the way, that Despicable Me, by the way, does have like sequels, by the way, which means I'm not gonna probably talk about that in sequels, by the way. It's just gonna be sequels by the sake of sequels, by the way, which I'm not trying to say, oh, it could be a possibility. I'm just trying to be aware so that way I can try to get a video done for an extra reaction video to be done, and then save up another reaction video and finally get to the real business where I am actually going to be start talking about it, which I did mention in the last reaction video, carefully and understandingly, by the way, and we'll be talking about another identity character that was just, just around exactly, that's supposed to be a bit more creepier with the arc that I would really want to be talking about the arc soon. So just remember this, I would really want you guys to understand that I really want to definitely talk about the arc about Blood Bear, so that way I can get that all done and get that through out of the way, so that way I don't have to be stuck getting more confused as usual. So just remember this. I really want to kind of get that done and get that conversation through. So that way I could be like, finally. It's just finally. So that being said, I hope that you guys, in fact, enjoyed this video. I'm going to sign off anyways. So please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. And also, just for a follow-up question and an alternative question that, well, if there's any good movies, I probably would consider to find something of an alternative one to see if they're good. Well, I'll let you guys know. By the end of the day, which I find will find another movie that doesn't have sequels, it just only has the singles. So that way it would make sense anyway to kind of like talk about something good, which I probably can and will exactly by my decision if I find a movie that doesn't have any sequels. So, hope that you guys can understand for what I'm talking about and will actually, in fact, talk about something that is going to be a good movie for once. So that way I'll actually be having more positivity to that movie. So, that being said, if you guys want me to have some positivity, coming up soon, or maybe up to my decision, then I will do that momentarily soon and will mention it otherwise. So this being said, thank you, and I know I wanted to get this one negativity out of the way, which I probably wanted to, so that way it could be done. So this being said, it's Blue Devin-Foxy, remastered speaking, and I'm going to go on ahead and just wrap this video up anyways. So take care everyone. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys later and on out, and see you next time. Peace. On out. Bye bye, everybody. Blue Devin Foxy Remastered is signing off, and yet signing out. Thank you, and goodbye.